I mean, it's not that weird that I never really played football, I don't think.
It's a little weird.
Not really. I was just like a books and video game kind of kid.
Like your dad didn't throw the football with you ever?
Not really, no.
Well, my dad always threw footballs with me.
At you?
Well,
Just with you?
that's like for me and my therapist, so.
Oh, gotcha. What was that?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm just letting bugs into the house.
What? Why? What?
What do you mean you're letting bugs in the house?
Yeah.
So I take the cup and the paper and I go and I catch bugs and then I safely transport them into the house and then I let them loose.
Jim,
In the house? What?
don't do that. What do you mean? Stop doing that.
Why?
Because I've been crushing bugs all week. I've been smashing them. You know I've been smashing bugs all week.
You've been smashing
You've
them?
been smashing them?
Oh, yeah.
I've been bringing them outside. What do you mean you've been killing them?
I'm doing the normal thing and killing bugs because they're invading the home.
You don't have to kill them though. You just put them outside. I don't know why you're bringing them in though.
inside.
Do you know how hard it is
no.
to catch a bug?
Yeah.
I don't have good reflexes.
What?
I have bad reflexes, so I'm just going to smash them.
Okay.
Don't smash them.
Yeah, I mean, don't smash them,
I'm
but...
smashing them. I've been smashing them.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know that's not. I
all
know
right,
that's
but-
not your agenda or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's... Okay, at least you're trying to get rid of them.
But look at it from my perspective. You're making my life really bad.
Me?
Well, both of you.
What?
Man, I bet you took out the same bug that I brought in and then you brought it back out, then I brought it back in.
He's bringing them in. We've been
You're bringing them in.
we've-
Didn't you say you're bringing them in too?
No.
Oh, what
I'm
are you
just
doing?
catching them. I'm catching them and
Oh, you're just
releasing them.
catching them and you're releasing them. Oh,
Yeah.
you're going the opposite. Okay,
Yeah.
we're on the same side.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I don't get that.
I don't get it either.
We already have so many bugs in the house. There's like...
Yeah, because I've been letting them loose in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
I
that, man,
that
and it
now.
sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks that you're doing that.
I thought they were coming from the sink or something. I don't know.
We called the landlord like 4 times. We're like, maybe it's coming from the sink. Like, you really need to send an exterminator. They're sending an exterminator, and they're already
Yeah.
paid for that, man. He said
Why would you call the landlord?
The bugs. We have like tons of
there's
fruit.
too many bugs.
There's like fruit flies out the wazoo here.
You wouldn't call the landlord if you didn't like your neighbors or your friends, right?
If they're being loud, yeah.
No, I'm saying the bugs are our neighbors. They're not being loud, they're just vibing out.
They're
like-
bugs.
But they like it when we have fruit in here, so they come. They like it that it's cool in here, that we have light in here, so they come. I read a study recently that I thought was interesting about how bugs actually don't have sweat glands. And I don't know if you noticed the forecast, but it was a high of 106 today.
I don't care.
They don't need to sweat.
Why do I give a
right?
shit about their
don't-
sweating?
Yeah, they're not. They don't need to sweat. They're not mammals.
Do you know how many bugs are born every day? Probably 1 million. Probably 1 million just in this city are born
Really?
every day, if not
Prove
more.
that.
Yeah, prove it.
You know I can't do that, Jim.
Why?
I'm not on my phone today. This is no fun. This is no phone day for Alex.
That's right. It's been no phone.
So don't be like bullying me.
No phone Thursdays.
be like, yeah.
Alex is using his phone cleanse as an excuse again. He knows there's no study that says there's 1 million bugs every day.
Can I see the cup? Thank you.
Can you see where
We
I'm at?
use. I like using this to bring them outside.
I like using that one.
Yeah. We'll bring them outside. Maybe we could build a little house for them outside.
I'm fine with a
We've
little
had
house.
so many like fruit flies and ants lately, and I guess that's
I
because of
would
the
support
family.
a little house.
Yeah,
A little paper
we'll make
house.
a little bug house outside.
I'm happy to provide little sticks, you know, like little hospital sticks.
Hospital popsicle.
Well, they
Both actually. Yeah.
Tongue depressors.
Hopsicle.
I'm happy to buy those. Those aren't very.
I got a bunch of cardboard boxes. I'm not doing anything with.
Get you glue. You want to do some glue, buddy?
Yeah.
Fun weekend project, you guys.
For you, yeah.
We could paint it.
Work
paints.
together, find ways to paint.
Yeah. I'll help you. I like building stuff.
That's a good friend.
Thank you,
right
Trent.
Yeah.
See, this is what we need. This is the kind of compromise we need, not just.
And no smashing them.
Wow.
There's one right there actually.
Smash it.
No, we'll bring it outside.
Smash it.
We'll bring it outside.